Monday and Tuesday were very bad days for crypto. As you saw in Monday and Wednesday video, we were waiting for CPI data, for data from the FOMC. So prior to this event, Monday and Tuesday were red days for crypto, for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin fell over 5% and Ethereum more than 7%. But on Wednesday, we got the CPI data and it was neutral to bullish, which made Bitcoin and Ethereum correct almost everything they lost between Monday and Tuesday. So you're seeing this video on Friday, but as the time I'm recording this on Wednesday, we've seen a 4% on Ethereum and a 3% on Bitcoin just this day. I personally did not believe that Ethereum and Bitcoin were going to move that much with these news. And you can see that the market itself, a lot of traders and analysts, they also did not expect for a movement of this size, mainly because we saw a 200 million in liquidated positions because of the CPI. And this is still happening as we speak right now. So there was a lot of short positions that were liquidated because we had this huge green candle. Currently, Bitcoin went up 4% in the last 24 hours and Ethereum is at 4.13. So overall, huge green candles all around. But a lot of traders, they were saying that Bitcoin could go all the way down to 60,000. A lot of news were saying that Bitcoin could go down all the way to 60,000. For Ethereum, they were saying that $4,000 Ethereum is a very distant dream because premiums for futures were low on both ends. And even though CPI was okay, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, we still have the economic reports tomorrow or yesterday by the time this video will be out. So today was a green candle, Wednesday was a green candle, but Thursday could be another bloodbath. It could be an up and down game all the way through the weekend when volatility and when Bitcoin moves a little less than throughout Monday to Friday. So that being said, there's a lot of mixed opinions for supports for Bitcoin and Ethereum. There's a whole lot of new bids waiting at the $62,000 to $65,000 to enter the position. A lot of requests, a lot of orders, and the asks itself, they are above the 70K, so around $72,000, $73,000. So there's a lot of demand on both sides if Ethereum goes up or down. But what are the odds that we're going to go all the way down to the $62,000 for Bitcoin? I personally believe that the 67 was the number, 66 also, that was the maximum low that we're going to see for a while. But as usually, I might be wrong. So we have to wait for Thursday's conference by Jerome Powell. We have to wait all the data and all the things that he's going to say, because whatever he says, people can take it in a bullish or a bearish way.
Good afternoon.
So the game is not over. It can be, again, another game of ping pong between 66K and 69K. So we still have to wait. How is that going to be by tomorrow? That being said, Ethereum isn't any different. The premium itself between futures and the spot market, usually for the future, when we look for future expiration dates, there's usually a premium that you have to pay, and that tends to show a sentiment of the market. If it is, let's say, above 20, 25, 30, it can mean there's a lot of speculation that the asset's going to go up a lot by the expiration. So there's a lot of premium to put up with from the buyer side of the thing, of the futures. But then numbers going down. A good number is between 15, but now it's going closer to the 10. So that brings speculation from traders that a lot of people don't see Bitcoin moving from as far as it is right now. And for Ethereum, personally, I do think that the 3,500 is the limit, as we saw right here. This line, I placed it in the end of May, and this week it held the 3,500 pretty strongly. Of course, we spent a few hours below the 3,500, but right now it showed that we tested it and it resisted a lot this level. So I personally feel very good with the 3,500. A lot of people are saying numbers below that. They're saying numbers closer to the 100 days moving average, which I personally don't think it will go that low unless it spans for a few more weeks. So not right now, but maybe by July. If it is still on a downtrend, then we could see it reach and touch the moving average that by that time will be around 34, maybe 34.50. So who knows? There's a lot of different sentiment, and even one day to the other, you can see news being very bearish on one day and very bullish on the next day. And this is what I said on 2 videos ago, maybe the Monday video or the Friday before, that I said wait before you trade until Wednesday when the CPI data comes out, because usually before that there's a lot of different opinions, different things being said, and you might listen one over the other and place a trade that is something wrong, because you should have just stopped and analyzed what you were trading on. So a clear example is between Monday and Tuesday, a lot of people were bearish, but again, for no apparent reason, because the data wasn't even out yet. They were just speculating on whether the data was going to be good or bad, and then the data ended up being okay-ish, and now everyone is pumping again, everyone is very, very bullish. So you see how it was better for you to wait on these news to come out. And we even have an article right here that sums it up very, very well. It says Bitcoin price shoots up $1.5 thousand in seconds as the US CPI shows inflation slowing. You can see from these charts here on TradingView this humongous green candle here for Bitcoin, and that candle went up to become all the way a 3% surge in Bitcoin's price. And out of that 3%, 1500 was just in seconds after the CPI came out. It was way faster than anyone could expect it. So you can see here from the percentage change year after year for all items in the US economy, and you can see that for the last month we kind of stagnated. So right around here is where we are right now with the data. And now for the Fed Watch tool, something that we already analyzed here in this channel. The betting that a lot of people are doing, the speculation that a lot of people are doing, is that September will be the month where the rate cut is going to come. So 62% believe that it's going to be between 500 to 525 BPS, and 10% believe that it's going to be 475 to 500. Currently, we are right here at 525 to 550. This is the current rate that we have right now. So the lower this rate goes, the better it is for crypto, for altcoins, for everything. So if you never analyzed this before, this is a good indicator to look towards, because the lower the number is, the better it is for the economy as a whole. As I said before, I personally did not believe that crypto was going to rally as much as it did with the CPI data that we got, and I placed these orders throughout the whole CPI release. I have right here for Ethereum and for Bitcoin a below 3600, 3625, and below 69,000. So I opened these a few hours ago believing that the rally wasn't going to be as much, and currently I'm 10% in the loss on the Ethereum one and 31% in the Bitcoin one. Since these expire tomorrow, for Ethereum we're still under the strike itself. For Bitcoin we're already over the strike, so that's not really good for us. As the time of recording, I still have more than half a day for both of these to go below the strike, to stay below the strike. This way I can be profitable with my strategy, because again, the expiration date is at 8 a.m. UTC, which will give me a lot of time for these assets that have spiked a lot to kind of chill back down and stay below my my strikes. This is what I'm hoping it will happen. Future Everton here to show you how these positions ended up. So both June 13th, we had the Ethereum for 36.25 and we had the Bitcoin for 69,000. Both were below the strike, so below 36.25 and below 69,000. So what you see right here on screen, these were my expired positions, and what you should look at is these two right here, and we can see that we got 14.5 and 13.5% respectively. We can see the position right now. You can share your position, you can share your P&L on Telegram, Twitter, Facebook. You can just download the PNG, whatever you feel like it. We have your referral code right here if you want to share that as well. So pretty good options for the 0 DTE strategy that we have right here. I have another 0 DTE here for tomorrow, which is for Bitcoin above 68,000, and that expires tomorrow at the time of recording this update. And right now they are not looking very good. They're 12% and 14% accordingly in the red, but Bitcoin is at 67.5. So it only has to move $500, 480 actually, for me to be profitable on this, because again, it just needs to stay above this strike, and it doesn't need to stay above by a lot. It just needs to stay above at 68,100, and I'm gonna be profitable. These are not 0 DT because I opened these on June 9th and one on June 6th, you can see right here, but I'm also a little bit confident that this would also be profitable for me. So just an update and we can get back into the video. But before we go, I'm gonna announce the winners of the $100 giveaway that we're doing. Basically, to join, you need to register to Bitopics. It's gonna be the first link in the description, and then you come back here on this video or in any of our previous videos since we talked about the giveaway, and comment where do you think Bitcoin will be in the next 30 days. So this is very simple. The more you comment throughout these videos, the more chance you have, since we're going to pick someone from the comments of the YouTube video to win the $100, which will be credited here to your BitOpix account. So you need to have an account where we can deposit the money to you. A very simple and easy way for you to make $100. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.